The Hulk and He-Man, two unstoppable forces, stand united on the battlefield. Amid chaos, they tear through waves of enemies, their raw power shaking the earth as they fight side by side against an overwhelming horde. To understand how these two became an unlikely team, we have to rewind a bit. He-Man, captured while defending Eternia, was imprisoned in a dark, mysterious dungeon. The captor's powerful chains, forged from enchanted steel, restrained even his legendary strength. But fate had other plans. Bound in enchanted chains that drained his strength, He-Man closed his eyes, focusing on the ancient connection to Castle Grayskull. Energy began to pulse faintly around him, growing brighter with every second. The dungeon walls seemed to hum as his call to Grayskull's power resonated, igniting a surge of radiant magic. With an explosive burst of strength, the chains shattered, sending shards clattering to the ground as He-Man stood free, ready to face whatever lay ahead. He-Man moved cautiously through the dim corridors, the flickering torchlight casting eerie shadows on the stone walls. At the end of the hall, he stopped, his eyes narrowing as he spotted a glowing glass chamber. Inside, Hulk was bound in a deep, enchanted sleep, his immense power subdued by ancient magic. He-Man stood before the glowing glass chamber, his gaze fixed on the slumbering Hulk. It was hard to believe such an unstoppable force could be contained, but He-Man pieced it together. Hulk had been lured through a mystical portal, likely a trap set by strange magic. He recalled their brief encounter earlier, Hulk muttering about a puny strange in a stupid portal, his rage palpable even then. The instant He-Man disabled the control panel, Hulk erupted from the glass chamber with a thunderous shatter, green energy surging wildly from his massive frame. Stepping out of the wreckage, his piercing gaze darted around, confused and searching for answers. He-Man held his ground, unsure if Hulk would recognize him. Without warning, Hulk grabbed He-Man, his grip unyielding. "Hulk, it's me," He-Man said firmly, locking eyes with the towering giant. "We're allies, remember?" Gradually, recognition softened Hulk's wild expression, and his grip eased. Hulk smashed through the steel wall with a deafening roar, debris scattering as he and He-Man stepped into the dark, narrow corridors of the dungeon. The eerie silence was broken only by their heavy footsteps, shadows flickering from the dim torches lining the crumbling walls. Both were on high alert, scanning for any sign of danger. But as they turned a corner, the quiet shattered. A horde of enemies emerged from the shadows, surrounding them on all sides. Hulk roared with fury, his massive fists smashing through the horde like they were nothing more than paper. Orcs flew in every direction, the ground shaking with each of his devastating blows. He-Man joined the fray, slicing through one of the creatures with precise, powerful swings. As the chaos unfolded, Hulk tore through another wave of enemies, his relentless rage leaving no foe standing. Together, they were an unstoppable force, carving a path through the endless tide of attackers. Who could be behind this chaos? Could it be Skeletor? Someone even more sinister? Leave a comment and let us know who you think is pulling the strings.